Some big white ball named Gary invades the last city and throws a net over the traveler. Everyone loses their powers, and the vanguard leave without telling each other. The speaker is kidnapped, but you stumble from Russia to Central Europe and get your powers back from a crumb of the traveler. You have to assemble the vanguard. Zavala is doing his job. Cayde is stuck in Vex Networks. Ikora is doing what she does in the tower, but on Io. Nothing. The speaker tells Gary to get good, then is killed by an avacado. The vanguard come together and make a plan with a bird lady. Using a chicken and a Vex portal, you confront Gary, who is drinking the traveler's bathwater. Gary becomes cum god, and the traveler smites him. Also, there's a part about almost blowing up the sun.
What's that in the EDZ? Enhance. It looks like a quest, and it appears that the Fallen are cooking something. Oh, wait. They're enhancing their ether? That's not good. Now, you need to clear out their stash and destroy their Archon priest and their servitor. Luckily, you wipe them all out, and Devrim gives you the Mida mini tool as a thanks for dealing with that. So after seeing the Mida mini tool, Banshee tells you to dismantle scout rifles, get kills with scout rifles, and airborne kills with SMGs. But like standing on a rock works too for some reason. And that's it. You talk to Banshee again and he gives you the Mida multi-tool, the best counter to the Uriel's gift meta. After destroying the Red Legion, the Exodus Black's AI failsafe needs your help on Nessus. She thinks her captain is still alive. So you check the bodies of some of her crew. Nothing. So you set up a satellite array and you find out, again, that the crew was killed by the Vex. So now it is robot interrogation time. And they tell you that Captain Jacobson wants to meet you. But all you find is a blue-eyed harpy. Wait, it seems to be friendly? And it leads you to the body of Captain Jacobson. And the harpy is Captain Jacobson? Then you talk to Master Rahul, who sends you to Tyra Karn in the farm, who gives you Drang. You kill some Fallen, collect some engrams, bada bing, bada boom. Now you have Serm, an exotic that needs a specific legendary. Sloan lets you know about some Fallen trying to steal things on Titan. So you have to retrieve data, activate reactors, and then you have to retrieve a stolen reactor. The problem is, this Fallen captain has been one step ahead of you this whole time. Wow, this guy's really good at stealing things. Probably some like Fallen pirate lord or something. Anyways, you catch him with the reactor fighting a Hive Knight. Canonically, you kill the Knight and spare the captain, Mithrax. He gives you the reactor and you get the Rat King's crew item. Then, you have to be in a fire team with someone else who has the Rat King's crew. You have to do patrols, public events, Crucible, and Nightfalls. And then you get the Rat King. Callus has invited you to the Leviathan, the prison in which he is supposed to spend the rest of his days. When you arrive, don't mind the guards. They're just chilling and letting you into the ship. You need to plant flags in corresponding doors to advance into the next encounter. And you do that for every single encounter. Or you could just use the underbelly to travel. You have 3 encounters to be in a rotating order every week. In the garden, you have to kill Callus's favorite dogs using crystals and spores. Then after that, you need to watch the Cabal bathe while running in circles. And don't forget Gauntlet. The mechanic of this one is that your team forgets how to communicate and people can't pay attention to callouts because it's Gauntlet. Finally, Callus. Half of your team gives Scions the good old 1-2 Will Smith, while the other half shoots skulls as Callus tries to suck them. You kill Callus, but psych, it's just a robot. After demonetizing some Cabal, you find their comms, and then you kill Callus. Sorry, Mecha Callus. And talk to Callus's tier 3 sub Benedict. Next, you'll need to do the arms dealer strike for the 10th time this week, and boom, you have an exotic shotgun with only 1 shot. Wait, what's that? You can upgrade it? Cool! Demonetize a bunch of Cabal and then collect Calus's most elegant Imperial seals by completing the Leviathan raid twice, granting you another shot. Oh, and you can upgrade it again with the catalyst to make it better again. Cool! The Nine have recognized the power of the Guardians, especially you. So, these all-powerful, all-knowing, paraversal beings would like to see you fight other Guardians. Taking a page out of good old Osiris's book, you compete in, hold on. Am I reading this right? 4v4 light level enabled competitive PvP. Not just elimination. Like, we have objectives like defuse. Oh. And did I mention that it's double primary only? But instead of a lighthouse on Mercury, we get to hop on floating platforms in some unknown space. Oh, yeah, and Wormhusk Crown with Graviton Lance is the only loadout. The legendary warlock Osiris attempts the Vault of Glass, but does not know what to do. Then yeets his ghost out of a portal to find you. With assistance of Vance and Ikora, you bring Sagira's lifeless shell to a cult hideout, where she takes your ghost shell. Then she tells you to hack the planet of Mercury to save Osiris and stop a dark timeline. To do this, you kill a Cyclops on a Lazy Susan. And panties. I mean panoptes. Also, Saint 14 is dead. Calus has hired you as his personal janitor. So naturally, when a Vex mine gives the Leviathan severe IBS, you need to clear it out. You make your way through the boiler room so you can complete the easiest jumping puzzle ever made. Unless 12-year-old Timmy put know what to do in his raid post, and he still doesn't know how to do the encounter and fucks it up every time. Then you clear out some Cabal and go deeper. You hide behind some walls as arc pulses, and then you shoot yourself out of a cannon. Use Vex craniums to destroy Argos' shield, and then use them to take down his shield again while running between islands. Shoot him in the face, break his back, and he eventually dies. Calus sucks you out, and you get your loot. Xol is a worm god under Mars and is fucking with Rasputin. Anna Bray wants your help to stop Xol and get Rasputin on our side. Too bad Zavala has been waiting inside the war mine to stop us since Ghaul died. Rasputin wants you to prove that we aren't bitches. So we kill a bunch of Hive. The Hive also have a necromancer. Rasputin gives us a spear to kill Xol. You kill the worm god in a strike. And that's it. I guess Rasputin likes us now. Naturally, as a deposed emperor, Calus has many enemies, and one of them is inside the Leviathan. Calus doesn't like that, so he asks you to unalive them. To start, you need to ponder the orb with your buds with a nice game of catch. Then, after throwing around the campfire, you do a jumping puzzle, but with the orb. Next is the part that Timmy will really struggle with. It's me. I'm Timmy.
So, there's 4 plates where people stand, and 3 where you throw balls. Someone is randomly chosen to go to space, scout for incoming Red Legion ships, activate a lift, and arm some weapons to destroy the fleet.
Next, the boss Val attacks a Robo Calus, and now your team has to play hot potato, destroy more ships, and put their balls in Calus's hands to start the damage phase. Then, after depleting Val's health, throw some balls in his face, and you are rewarded with a kinetic legendary sidearm. Back in my day, the fastest way to get around in D2 was Worldline 0. To get it, you had to find 35 memory fragments on Mars. Shoot the memory fragments with the corresponding damage type, then do a lost sector on Mars. Now you have your very own Worldline 0. And somehow I got mine from a Banshee engram? And Post Beyond Light, you can only get it from the Monument to Lost Light. Oh, and for the Catalyst, you had to hit 5 different Escalation Protocol bosses with the heavy attack. Now it's just 300 kills. And don't forget, they nerfed Tesseract into the ground. So just use Eager Edge. That won't get nerfed, right? After saving Rasputin from the Worm God strike boss Zol, Anna tells you to kill Hive with a 180 hand cannon. And complete Escalation Protocol 3 times and find 15 sleeper nodes on Mars. After you search for the nodes with the Mexico filter on, you need to kill Zol again. That's it. You got Sleeper Simulant in Destiny 2. Well, now you just get it from the Monument to Lost Light. Yeah. But can we just talk about why Zol the Worm God was just a strike boss? Huh. That kind of looks like a lock and key on Mars. I wonder what r/raid secrets has to say about this. Okay. Sun Tzu, Russian ballet. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Codes and ciphers. I hope this doesn't take 2 years to solve the correct way. Oh, wait. We need to go outside to continue this ARG. And after we go to the coordinates, we find some coins, a Valkyrie, and it has some letters on it. You know, more puzzles, more codes. Maybe this will lead to, I don't know, Black Spindle coming back or something. Oh, wait, no. It says 2 tokens in a blue. Thanks, Vicarious Visions.
Do you like time-gated quests? Do you like scout rifles? No? Well, you better get over that, because Anna Bray has both in one. The first 3 weeks are pretty simple. Just fuck around on Mars. Week 4, Anna gives you a legendary scout that you are now forced to use. And week 5, you kill Nokris for the 50th time. And then you have Polaris Lance. And for the Catalyst, you need to get kills with Perfect Fifth. But it doesn't mean the impact. It doesn't mean the explosion. It means the burn. Actually, I think they might have fixed that.
Welcome to Faction Rally. In this event, you dedicate your time to one of the 3 factions and complete activities to give them tokens. Whichever faction had the most tier 3 subs got an exclusive legendary weapon. Sometimes exotic ornaments or catalysts. There was something about lost sectors in there. Huh, I wonder why we don't do these anymore. Oh yeah. I guess it's a good thing Future Warcall only won 1 time. Never enter the portal on Io. Worst mistake of my life. Oh, you did it anyways. Well, now you have 20 minutes to run through multiple jumping puzzles, including sliding walls, the green room, suck wall, and boopers. Then, you have to kill enemies and eventually 3 bosses, and boom, the Whisper of the Worm. One of the best heavies in the game. I sure hope it doesn't get nerfed. Oh, yeah, did I forget to mention that's double primary and match game at a high light level? And you need to find 5 secret chests for a catalyst and check out some Vogue oracles for a brand new ship.